December 4th, 2023. December 4th. Can you imagine that? And we're into the season. So we're going to start off with some words of wisdom from Mike. Mike, over to you, sir.
Great. Thank you. Morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a nice weekend. Carolee, you can't see it in Ottawa, though, but it's winter wonderland right now outside. It's just beautiful. And it's only, 3 weeks till Christmas. So once again, just a reminder, don't stress out about getting me anything really big this year or expensive. Just something small and meaningful is fine. Okay, so today I want to talk about for the next few weeks, we're going to chat about the luck and how luck favors the brave. There are three dominant themes that are running through everything that you're about to hear in the next few weeks. And like platinum threads, these three things will embroider the lives of your new social champions for the next 3 to 5 years. And the three dominant themes are boldness, focus, and alliance building. And there are also five social super trends that are determining our future that we'll also be discussing in the next few weeks. But first, let's talk about luck and what is luck. So how do you prepare to be lucky? How do you stay lucky? What are the trends that create luck? What are the traits that create luck? How do you get your luck back when you've lost it? How do you make others lucky? How can you find instant inspiration in the crunch moments? Ultimately, we become the company that we keep. The people around us sculpt our character. Our community shapes our destiny. Our environment influences our health. Our attitude guides our well-being. And our tools determine our adaptability. Like gravity, these forces work on us every day. And if you're aware of them, we can understand them. And we can understand them, we can use them. And if we use them rightly, we will be lucky. And if we're lucky, we will attract the right people and the right resources to us. All these trends affect you, some more than others, but ultimately everything is linked to everything else. Everyone is linked to everyone else. You are linked to these trends and they are linked to you. So have a think about the trends that are impacting your life right now, personally, professionally. What do you think the five key economic forces that are shifting your world? What are they? And what is the implication? Are they getting stronger or weaker? What strategies should you adopt to manage these trends? What about your key stakeholders, your colleagues, your family, your friends? What trends are rocking their world? So I want you to have a think about how lucky we are and how blessed we are, actually, to even wake up this morning. Everything's a bonus, I think. But think about this because, again, in the next few weeks, we're going to talk about boldness, focus, alliance building. And then after that, the weeks following, we're going to talk about the five social super trends that are affecting us. Have a great day.
Mike, thank you so much. And folks, in the chat is the LinkedIn Live connection. So if you want to post your contact details, please feel free to do so. For any other upcoming information you want to share about what's happening in life. Now we're going to do an intro, 60-second intro, and we will start off with Alex and then go to Josh and then Shane. Alex, over to you, sir.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Thanks, Bernie. eVolta Electric, we are, first of all, I'm Alex from eVolta Electric. We are Ottawa's low-carbon electrical contracting organization. So we focus on EV charging solutions for people's homes, for residential applications, for commercial applications as well. Multi-unit residential is a big part of what we do also. Energy storage solutions where we put big energy batteries on the sides of buildings so you can use the power in the event of a power outage. Building automation, LED lighting, and of course, general electrical work. So if you need an electrical contracting company with a focus on sustainability, please give us a call. Thank you. I'll put my stuff in the chat. Sorry, apologies.
That's all right. One other thing to add, what are your Christmas plans? That's the other added question of intro. So back to you, Alex, because we're recording.
In Christmas plans in terms of the business, or
you,
me?
Sir. Yes, sir.
For me, I'm going to take some time just to slow down a little bit, regroup, be grateful for all the lovely things I have in my life, and come here a second and enjoy this little person. who should be at school,
Oh, nice.
but she lives in Quebec, so she's enjoying a school strike right now. Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Josh, over to you, sir.
Morning, folks. I'm Josh Lamb from Sterling Grace Tech. We're your one-stop shop for your IT needs. We deal with custom software development and web design, and we also deal with managed services, which can be anything from my computer won't start, to my server won't start, to my Excel won't work, to my customer-centric business essential software won't start. And I'm on the road. It seems that, especially during storm sessions like this, that power in our rural customers tends to go out, and nothing ever comes back quite cleanly. And so I'm on my way to a customer right now that did not invest in a proper UPS for their server, and it just apparently died when their power went out. So we're going to go back, get it online, get them back up and running, and then we'll get them a quote for a proper UPS. There are UPSs that's an uninterrupted power supply, so a battery backup for your server if your power is unreliable, that they can talk to your server and they can actually tell your server when it has gone on to battery power so that your server can shut itself down gracefully. And so that's just one of the things that we can do. If you want your tech to not just cost you money, but to start making you money, Sterling Grace Tech are the people to call. Thank you.
Josh, thank you so much. And what are your Christmas plans, Josh?
Oh, hoping to take a week off, but so are half my team, so we'll probably be back and forth on it. But yeah, got a good friend of mine coming down. My kids have kind of adopted him as their uncle, so to speak, and he'll be down, and yeah, we'll just be hanging out with family and taking some much needed break time whenever we can.
Josh, thank you. And Shane, over to you.
Hey guys, so my guest here is Neha. She's our physiotherapist. She's expanded our clinic because she's doing pelvic floor. She does the GLAD program. She front runs that, the arthritis programs I have been talking to you guys about as well. So she's a good addition. She'll talk a little bit more about herself anyway. But we were in the parade on the weekend, Stittsville Parade, if you guys went to it at all, the Santa Claus Parade. And I'll give you the little blurb of what I wrote up for it. So you won't be able to see, but I'll be talking anyway. So here's our little blurb. Here we go. Pro-Action Health and Performance, a wellness delight. Services galore, making ailments take flight. Physio, chiropractic, massages so divine. Sports medicine expertise, they truly shine. Known for care exceptional, injuries they mend. Expertise unmatched, a helping hand to extend. With professional skilled, plans personalized. Optimal health and performance, their promise realized. In Stittsville they embrace, Santa they aid. Buddy and the elves are in the parade. The office miracles are at 308 Palladium Drive. For health and joy, they truly strive. Give Santa a high five, full of cheer. Pro-Action's magic is crystal clear. Ho, 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 Christmas merriment they derive and see results. That's how they thrive. Thank you.
So what are your Christmas plans there, Shane?
I get to go to Buffalo. I get to go to Barrie, so mostly just spending time with the family and stuff like that. And our vacation is actually going to be in February because that's when it gets slower for us anyway. So that's kind of what we're doing. Nothing too special, but good family fun. I get to see my brother from Saskatoon, and yeah, everyone kind of meets up. And New Year's, we have a little shindig, so all good.
Shane, thank you so much. Carl, over to you.
Hey. Thank you, sir. Good morning. My name is Carl Richards. Essentially, what I do is I help subject matter experts, be they coaches, consultants, car people, mortgage honeys, who feel they don't have the time or the technical skills to play in the podcasting space. Not only do we help them get launched, but we also maintain their show while they focus on their business. We help them be seen as the go-to expert. I was chatting with a colleague yesterday who was so excited that she had just launched her podcast, and I had made a comment on her LinkedIn and congratulating her. And I just asked her, I said, what host site did you decide to go with? And she said, what's a host site? I don't even know what you're talking about. And if you're sitting there going, I don't know what a host site is either, Carl, but you want a podcast, you probably need to have a conversation with me before you decide to do that. And one way to do that, of course, is in our Jumpstart Bootcamp that's coming up in January. So if a podcast is in your 2024 agenda and you want to do it the right way, so you know exactly what you have, let's have a BAM. Let's have a conversation. Grab a spot in the bootcamp. My information's in the chat.
Carl, thank you so much. Mike, over to you, sir.
Bernie, I would like to hear about Carl's Christmas plans.
You know what? I'm skipping a beat. Carl, what are you doing leaving me hanging there, man? Thanks,
Sorry,
Mike.
buddy. You know, I know that you would pick it up where I left off anyway, so thank you. My Christmas plans are we have family in Hamilton, so I'll be going to Hamilton to spend some time there, and then back to the Kingston-Gananoque area for Christmas celebrations between Christmas and New Year's, and then in early January, as if there's not enough fun and frivolity that happens over the holidays, we'll be in Mexico for a week. So looking forward to rest, relaxation, repivoting, and recharging.
Carl, thank you so much. Mike, thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you. Morning, everybody. Mike with We Care Focus, Distracted Driving. Along with mental health, texting and driving distracted driving actually is the number one societal concern that we have. According to Ministry of Transportation, 8 out of 10 accidents are caused because of distracted driving. And the number one cause for the 8 out of 10 is texting while driving. Anybody that you know or yourself that continues to text and drive, I invite you to take a look at my We Care Focus reference guide. I have 5 stages of texting, and believe me, if you listen to those 5 stages of texting, you will mitigate the chances of driving and texting at the same time. And what's important to know that if you continue texting and driving, with all my experience that I have with 30 years plus in the collision industry and 11 years on the Eastern Ontario Sounding Board, I can tell you it's a matter of time before one of these stages happens to you. And so mitigate your chances. Don't text and drive. Don't become one of those stats for Ministry of Transportation steering you straight. And my Christmas plans, well, family over the holidays. One of the big things that happened, though, I got a message from Santa Claus that the elves had their Christmas party, and a few of the elves had a couple of cocktails, and they took Santa's sleigh out for a joyride, and they were distracted, and they wrecked the side of the sleigh. But I have been sent pictures, and I'll be taking a look at it, and I will be repairing this sleigh before Christmas, so there will be a Christmas.
Mike, thank you so much. And Sam, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bernie. Good morning, everyone. Sam Sturs, ConnectedCars.ca. Show my logo right there, my t-shirt. Well, for those that don't know me, dash cameras, that's my main thing. Great device, should be in everybody's vehicle, protects you in case of an accident, shows exactly who's at fault unbiasedly. I also do minor repairs, brake jobs, and oil changes. And well, this time of year, well, Ottawa just got a little bit of snow there last night. And I do warn people that leave some room between you and the car ahead. This is a time when things get a little slippery on the road and your braking may not be as good as it was last week. Also, a couple of things that I recommend people have in their cars. First thing would be a blanket. Second thing would be a shovel in case you go off the road. And last thing is a first aid kit. So besides asking Santa Claus for those 3 things, you might just ask for a dash camera in your vehicle as well. Sam Sturs, ConnectedCars.ca, today's mobile electronics, about the cost of the vehicle, and a heck of a lot more.
Christmas, Sam? What are you doing Christmas?
Christmas. Well, as usual, we'll be heading down Kitchener-Waterloo area. That's where my wife and I are from. We have family on both sides. My wife's mother is 91 years old there. So we get together at her place for the family reunion on her side. And then we go to my nieces and on my side. And they're both in the Kitchener-Waterloo area.
Sam, thank you so much. Jacqueline, over to you.
Why, thank you. And I know when I saw the snow this morning, I did take a long, deep breath. I did lift my shoulders. I did take them back and drop them down and know that my shovel was handy. And that's when I'm thinking about my clients who are looking for that shovel. You need it. We're in Canada. There's things that are in place. There's policies and procedures that need to be maintained. I had a conversation with a very good friend of mine who said, I love my variable rate mortgage, Jacqueline, or I did love my variable rate mortgage. I don't love my variable rate mortgage right now. And what do I do? Because my payments have gone up more than ever expected. And I heard you on LinkedIn, Jacqueline, that I should have a look at what could be in 2024. So when you're looking for the opportunity to find out what could be with mortgage strategies and your mortgage money, you always want to contact your mortgage honey.
Christmas, Jacqueline?
Christmas. I'm heading to the family farm. Crazy man. Yes, it's beautiful out at the farm. I get to look up at the sky, eat really, really good food. And then I come back home for New Year's Eve so I can sleep right through. Oh, yeah.
Jacqueline, thank you so much. Tony, then Neha. Tony, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Bernie. Hi, everybody. Tony Jennis from Higher Self. I'm the spirit guy of the group. I'm a medium and clairvoyant. And I had a conversation with somebody recently, and one of the first things they said is, how do I clear a room? And I says, what do you mean clear a room? He says, there are some spaces in my home that I just feel stagnant. And you can almost smell it when you go into this particular third bedroom, which we hardly ever use. And it just, smells stale. And I feel the energy is not that great. And so just a quick few tips on this. One of the first things in any room or in any home is to start changing yourself. Bring in whatever gratitude. The fact that you have a home, you have rooms, the fact that you have a kitchen with food in the fridge. There are so many things that other people will just do not have. I can name just a few people that we take all these things for granted. The other thing is bring plants in, start changing colors. Right now in the Christmas season, people can bring in lights. They could bring in different types of little knickknacks that they could put on, the angels. But if you're of a different faith, then even if it's not in this time, the fact is, a spirit there or energy likes when there's a culmination of energy and you sort of ride on that wave. It's like surfing. And when you look at it that way, if you have a certain higher power that you look at and that you always are asking for this various things within your family from that God or whatever it is that you are so grateful for, then you can always say, well, look, thank you for everything that you've given me. And so you're always bringing in things in the home, and open up the windows for at least 15 to 20 minutes, even in the winter. So it changes the chi in that room. And it's an amazing thing, especially the front door and the back door where they meet. A lot of times you'll get that crossfire, and it just sweeps that whole thing. Even if it is cold, it's okay, because I think a lot of the HVAC people can agree with me that when you change the stale energy or the air in the room, it heats better. It heats faster. Farmhouses had this that Jacqueline just brought up. So when you're bringing in these things, look at it that you're bringing in this gratitude, and the home is sort of hugging you. And in that way, the energy in the home will be much better. Tony Jennis from Higher Self, where we are here to raise your spirits.
Oh, Tony, Christmas is doing what for you, man?
And what I'm doing for Christmas is, as usual, visiting the family in Carleton Place, just outside the city here. And we all get together around. We have a new tree that my son put up, and it's just great. My grandson is like 5, and any 5-year-old, their wonderment is just and attest that we have everything is so incredible for this person. You know, they see the littlest thing and they're always in wonderment. And it's a good reminder for me that no matter how many times I've seen it, sometimes our little ones, this is the first time they've saw it. And when you look at things for the first time, we see it differently through a different set of eyes, not a familiar set, but look at it differently. Look at it in a way, bring in traditions that you haven't done in a long time. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Probably reach out to a few friends that I haven't seen in a long time, and just to say, hey, how are things going? Send them an email. Maybe connect to them on Facebook, and maybe later, maybe have coffee or something with them. Because that's what it's all about, folks. It's all about the people that we know, and that's how we are remembered. That all it takes is someone to reach out to say hi. You know, that you matter. I care. Not even that I care. It's just that other people matter, and when they feel that, that brings in that Christmas feeling even more. So that's what I plan to do this year. So,
Thank you, Tony. Neha, welcome to our group, and tell us a bit about yourself, where you're working, and don't forget the Christmas plans. Over to you, Neha, and you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name is Neha. I am a registered physiotherapist. I bring 6 years of experience into the field. I am specialized in pelvic floor with a wealth of knowledge in dealing with prenatal, postnatal, and post-cesarean rehabilitation. I'm also certified in acupuncture and dry needling and McKenzie method, as well as GLAD. GLAD is an exercise program for osteoarthritis of the knees as well as the hip. And I had the privilege of working with diverse populations, helping individuals regain mobility, manage pain, and improve their overall well-being. Currently, I'm working at ProAction Health and Performance, Kanata. And my Christmas plans are, I am taking a vacation to Mexico to celebrate both Christmas and my first wedding anniversary.
Excellent, excellent. Neha, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I'm Bernie Fransgrove. Creative Insight Consulting is what the name of the company is that I am involved with. What do? I network between people. I basically a synergy architect or a business concierge. Also have 2 podcasts that I'm involved with. Knack for Business, that's talking to people about their journey, almost like if you need that C-suite information, that's where it resides. The Property Wizard is about the commercial real estate space, and if you're planning on investing in there. The other piece I want to quickly introduce is the World Referral Network, and there's a Tuesday session free to attend for all Phoenix members because part of the Phoenix. It's a World Referral Network, which leads me into a great segue with Kara Lee. Now, Kara Lee is my guest here today. It's now not 5 in the morning anymore. It's getting closer to 6 in the morning. You know, almost there. And Kara Lee is going to talk to us about the World Referral Network a little more depth, and she's got more experience in that space. Over to you, Kara Lee. And oh, by the way, you got to tell us what's happening for Christmas. You want to do the Christmas first, though?
I need to know what you're doing for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, I even forgot. Okay. So I've been told that we might be traveling either to Southwest Ontario or in the GTA area. My niece just recently got engaged, and so there might be an engagement party there. So, and she lives out west, actually, in Alberta. And yeah, so those are my plans. Otherwise, I'd be sitting back with with good food and a bottle of scotch and merriment and smiles.
Thanks, Bernie. Good morning. I'm Carol Lee Greer from Vancouver in Canada here. We have a sailboat. I'm just let you know that the salt water doesn't freeze in the winter, so we can still sail all winter long. And I just got back from Victoria actually last week. We took our boat over to Victoria and back, which is 2 days to get there and 2 days to get back because sailboats don't go very fast. So I'm with the World Referral Network. I'm actually a retired physical therapist and the founder of one of the largest clinics here in Vancouver, so I can relate to Neha. And but in the last 20 years, I've been looking after my family that's now adult. I have 3 adult children, 2 live here in Vancouver, and my youngest just moved to Toronto a year ago, so he's traveling back to Vancouver with his fiance for Christmas, so we'll have a great Christmas together. The World Referral Network is a community of entrepreneurs, and they come together on a platform called Mighty Networks. And the Mighty Networks hosts a lot of groups. There are a lot of big groups on Mighty Networks. You might even be involved in another group on that platform. But we're the World Referral Network. And I'm going to just share my screen here. And this is this is the one here, but I was hoping to find. This is our online platform. And to get here, a lot of people join WRN, and Bernie does have a Phoenix group on her system, and I'll show you how to get there. But and you need to be invited onto the World Referral Network through the Mighty Networks, because it is a very secure application, so you can't just pop in without an invitation. So everybody that from Phoenix that's on the group on our system here would have been invited by Bernie. So to get onto this World Referral Network, our website is called worldreferralnetwork.com, and if you just write that out and get onto our website, there's a tab that there says join WRN, and you can get back onto this platform through our website, because a lot of people join and then they don't know how to get back. On our website as well, I'd bring that website up, except I'd have to go out and back in again. On the website, if you go under I think it's called member benefits, there's one tab there. It shows you all the different benefits at different levels, and everybody comes in free. There are a lot of benefits at the free level. I'm going to go through very, very quickly. Once you get onto our system, you can see the feed, discovery, members, and events over on the left-hand side here. Everybody's allowed to reach out to all our members on the feed. So you can come into our community, and people that are on the Phoenix group or in our community, you can chat with or put into the feed. If you go down to home, because I'm on the home page, you can see the feed right here. You're more than welcome to come in, let us know, post what you do, what you're looking for, how we can help you, how we can. And you can see here, you can add photos, videos, files. So you're more than welcome to come in here and market yourself. And that feed goes to anybody that's on our system and scrolls through for the day. More than welcome to come in here and let us know who you are. We have over 1,800 members in the first year and a half since we've been up, and it's building every day. We're going to have many, many more next year because we have a lot of things happening with our group. Under Discovery, I'm very, very quickly going to go through this. If you click on Discovery, that's how you get your profile and everything up on our system, just like other applications. You can go, these are the members here. Actually, what I do is when I get onto the welcome checklist, you can go through the checklist here, or you can get on See More and it'll pop up as a list. But here, what I want you to do is get your listing up on WRN Market. The marketplace is separate from the World Referral Network on the Mighty Networks. It's outside the Mighty Networks application, so you have to have a special link. So if I click on that, you need to have a special link to, actually, it'll take you right to a link. Sorry about that. I just don't want to make you go dizzy here. So you click on that link, should be right there. Oh, there we are. I didn't click on it enough. There's a link right in here to, well, actually, Bernie, you're going to have to find it for your members. Oh, right there. Use this link to get your listing. Literally click on that. You put your name and email in there, and then our members will get back to you and hook you up to the marketplace. That's a free business listing. You can put all your information there. It's Google searchable. That's why you need to get out of the internal Mighty Networks. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning for me. So it took me a minute to find that. Sorry about that. So go through the discovery. You'll put up your profile, put up your pictures so we know who you are. We can start chatting with you and know who you are. If you want to know who our members are, just click on members and you can see the ones near you. So if you're in Ottawa, Toronto, near you will be all the ones back east. We have members all over the world now, from UK, Australia, Africa, lots down in the States, but we're still, because we started in Vancouver with our networking group here, we have probably in Canada, 60 to 70% of our members are from Canada. I often click on the newest because I do connect with all our members, and I'll click on the newest, what people here. And if you, just like other networks, if you just click on that person, you can follow that person, you can chat with that person. What's really nice about the Mighty Networks application is all the chats are private. So apparently even the administrators of the application can't see your chats at all. So that's very, very private. And that's why Bernie brought Phoenix group into our WRN, because all your conversations, you can have a private group just to yourself, conversations there just amongst you and your members. But any single member that you reach out to, that's a private conversation as well. So go ahead and introduce yourself to members, chat and get to know them. If you click on events, we do have a lot of our, just like your Phoenix group here, we have a lot of chapters that are starting. Bernie also hosts a WRN chapter every Tuesday, 8 o'clock your time, 5 o'clock my time. But you can go through this. This is a list of all our events, and most of them are chapters. So we have 5 or 6 chapters going there once a week, every week. If you scroll down to Tuesdays, Tuesdays at 4:30, Build Better Business Connections. I host this meeting every week, 4:30 my time at 7:30 your time in the evening. And I just orient you to how our whole system works and how you can connect to people, much like what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to go through quickly. So that's on events. Go in and look at them. You can go to groups and you can join as a free member. There's lots of groups you can join out of interest. If you go up to search here, if I bring up Phoenix, the Phoenix group should pop up. You people that have joined Bernie in Phoenix, you can click on that. I'm part of this too because I just help him set it up. And you can see what Bernie's put in here. If you haven't been here before, you can put in, that's the information. You can go to feed, chats. You can see the members that are in your group and any events that Bernie has put up there. And so you can scroll through and just see who's there. And you can reach out to all these people individually as well. Or if you want to put something in the feed, that will go out to everybody. So you can use your group here to chat amongst yourselves and then come out and partake in what's free in WRN. If you look farther down, you can see we have market partners. Those are people that want to market their product to all of our members. You get a special lead form. We help you market to the system. You get an upgraded business listing. And the chapters here are the ones that are on our events as well. I do want to find let's do general. I do want to find our courses membership. Oh, special topics there. Under special topics, everybody, and you're from Ottawa area, if the airport parking, if you click on that, all members, free members included, you get 30% off of Park and Fly, wherever Park and Fly is in Canada. And And this is the lady that's our West Coast representative. But if you just click down, you can see a link there. And again, just click on that link and it gives you all the directions how to get your personal account with Park and Fly. So every time that you go, you'll get 30% discount. And I use it quite a bit. I've already saved hundreds of dollars on that. And that's about all I need to go through this morning. So go in and start poking around and to see what we have to offer you. Thank you.
Carolee, thank you so much. And folks, if you're looking for any of the links that Carolee was talking about, you'll see it up in my previous chat, World Referral Network. So there's click on it or reach out to me and I'll guide you through that. Does anybody have any questions for Carolee? So Carolee, the World Referral Network started in 2022, I believe, and was started with 500 members, and so it's doubled its size since then.
Yeah, we're going to triple or quadruple next year, so and getting more and more. So if you have a business that is global as well, you can have a big outreach with us, as well as local.
If you become a paid member, what are some of the benefits from being a paid member, other than park and fly?
If you can you screen share for me, Bernie, and bring up worldreferralnetwork.com?
Stand by. I have to call it up. My computer lags a bit. It enjoys Zoom being up and running. So give me a second here. I'm just going to call that up for you.
That's our website, and then people can go right to that and see what.
Yeah, it's just loading. Does anybody else have any other questions while I'm spinning up my my magic at this end? There we go.
Yeah, Carol Lee, Bernie tells us that Tuesdays, certain Tuesdays, you have sort of a powwow or a meeting that that you can go into. Is that every Tuesday, or is that once a month?
No, every Tuesday I'm there to help members be oriented on our system.
Okay.
So it's 7:30 your time, and if you go under events, it's called Build Better Business Connections.
You want me to hit the membership button here?
Yeah. Just before you do, if you go over to the far right,
sorry.
No. At the far right, it says log into WRN. That's how you get to what I showed you this morning. If you don't know how to get there, if you go to our website, log into WRN, it'll take you to what I showed you. But you didn't need to click on that, Bernie. You want to go back to.
That's all right. I got a back button. You know how to work it.
So from there, if you want to click on membership. Yeah. And then if you just scroll down, it'll show you the different levels of membership and what you get for that. You can see free membership. These are all the benefits you get versus premium versus market partner. So you can go in and look at all of our, there's some business under courses. There's a lot of business information that you have access to, as well as and as you pay. If you don't have a CRM, we do use the Go High Level, and just the Go High Level itself, for our whole subscription, you are saving money compared to if you did just go right to Go High Level, because we have a really good affiliate program with them. So it depends what you're looking. We're here really to help businesses build and communicate and do their business. So.
You know, all those dollar values are in Canadian, not US.
Yeah, and we go by Canadian dollars. Yeah. So that's where you can find us. And one of the biggest benefits is, as a free member, you can reach out to all of us. You can come to all of our chapter meetings as well. Just go around to all the ones, find one or two that really resonate with you, and you're more than welcome to see what we have to offer online. And Bernie's online too. You might every once in a while get an in-person meeting, but we're starting more and more in person here in Vancouver, because people do want to meet face to face, because if you have 1,800 members, and by the end of next year, we're hoping to have more like 10,000, because we really do have a lot of big, and we're networks of networks as well, because we're inviting other networks in as well, so they can meet each other, and so it depends on how much you want to use the system, where you spend your time.
Yeah, my question would be to Carl, if you have a podcast channel, if this would be a good medium to do that in, maybe just to mention it or whatever. But I don't know, Carl. It's with a lot of marketing that we do. Like we could talk about this, and just to see if you might you're trying to just to outreach a podcast you might have, or something you want to say. But that's
thank you for your time.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Fairly. So yes. When somebody joins up at a chapter session, give us a quick overview. What does that session look like?
It's much like what you're doing today. Everybody has a chance to go around and introduce themselves. We also have a set protocol. We have what we call a spotlight. So we take one member 1 week, and they're the spotlight, and they have 5 minutes to tell us about themselves. Nothing to do about their business, just who are you as a person, so we can get to know you. And every time you do a spotlight, we learn more and more about people. And then whoever does a spotlight 1 week, the following week, they have a 10-minute time to introduce their business. So they talk about their business to us, and then some question times. And the last 5 minutes of the meeting is for our market partners. So a market partner can pop in for 5 minutes and let us know about them, because they go around to all our chapters. Oftentimes they can't make it, so we ask for like a 5-minute introduction video. So I could, whoever's hosting that meeting introduces them. Our whole platform is commissionable. So once you're a paying member, like the premium level is $60. So whoever comes in at premium, and I've invited them on to Mighty Networks or WRN, out of that $60, I'll get $20 every month that that person stays a member. So it's a win-win. People come in if they want to network and also use our business services that help them with their business. You can get commissions from that. Some people come into WRN. Actually, I'm one of them, building a WRN business, inviting people in, but also people that host our chapters. They also make an income from that. Portion of the subscription goes to the hosts and the co-hosts. So we really try to encourage a win-win situation for business people.
Carolee, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And it just happens to be my birthday today too, so I got up at 5
happy
o'clock in the
birthday.
morning.
Oh, Carolee, I am so sorry. Happy birthday.
That's all right.
Here's a birthday gift. Fresco says, Carolee, what are you doing early in the morning?
Yeah, the big 3-0.
Happy birthday, Carly.
Oh, thanks. It happens once a year, right?
That's awesome. So, folks, a couple of quick things. This is a reminder. So if we've done business with somebody else inside the Phoenix space, send your stats to Tony. So, it's just the general numbers, money spent amongst members, right? So it kind of aggregates our stats. And just to give you kind of a quick background, referrals, that's where we've referred other people. Year-to-date stats are 484 referrals have happened this year. So we've talked to somebody and we said, hey, you got to meet this individual. Now, some of that's driven by BAMs, what they call business activity meetings, and that's where we get to know each other on a one-to-one basis or one to a few basis, separate meetings. And by the way, if you have a BAM meeting with somebody, take photos and we'll do that promotion piece. Yes, Jacqueline, I'm catching up. I think I owe a couple for you to get posted. I'm getting there. And I owe one for Carl too. But you know what? The fingers can only go so fast. And so what BAM-wise, we've done 462 of them this year to date. So 462 interactions. The more that you do that, the better you understand the partners within the space. Money-wise, we spent $249.038, so $249,000 worth of business amongst members, just between us. So that's kind of your data activity. The e-card, so the QR code that you see behind me, or if you have the physical card, we've had over 11,000 hits of activity on those cards year to date. So that provides a frictionless way of communicating to people who you are, how to reach you, how to connect with you. There's even a QR directory. You'll see it on the Phoenix page, which is www.bebex.ca, and you'll find that information within that space. I'm going to, what are we looking for inside Phoenix right now? For local businesses, we're looking for that event planner, travel agent, appraiser, life insurance, house cleaner, gift basket company, photographer, sign maker, swag and promotion. Actually, I should take the sign maker down because Emma's doing that. Emma. Swag and promotional goods, men's and women's clothing, apparel, plumber, and a mobile hairdresser. Tis the season, and if you come across any of these folks or any business that wants to cross connect and be part of the community, have them reach out to Penny Lee Prevost. And I'm going to share.
I've had 4 requests for a florist over the last week. So if you know a florist, we could give him lots of business.
Perfect. Yeah, and that's the key. If someone is looking to create some churn in their space, this is the space to be. I'm just going to share and show you the calendar of events that are coming up. We know we're here in Bell's Corners right now. And moving to Heel with Penny Lee at 10:30. So if you need some NIA movement, if you need to have a little bit of Dave's finest procured either beef, chicken, bird, fish, that's book ahead of time. So a little early today, but Dave is taking bookings for next week for midday. After hours group with Penny Lee's meeting today at 7 a.m. 7 p.m. My mouth is not catching up with the rest of my head. So all members from Phoenix are welcome to come in there. It's about accountability. East End Group and South End Group. East End is meeting Wednesday. South End Group's meeting Thursday. Same time, same channel. Penny Lee's got you going. Penny doing the NIA movement at 7 to 8 p.m. And she's doing it twice on Thursday, 10 and on 3 p.m. Tune in with Tony, and this is free to attend. Anybody can attend. If you need that meditation hour, this is a perfect place to get right with the rain. Then we have Dwight, who's busy on the 613 holiday night market. So that's the 1st, the 8th, 15th, and 22nd. So a place to go shopping for your Christmas deals. Actually, they were at Carleton University this weekend. It was busy, let me tell you. Moving to Hill is back again with Penny Lee from 1 to 2. And highlight is the Phoenix Christmas party at the Windsor Park Riviera location. Please register. And if you are coming, it's $10 a head plus HST. If you're doing an e-transfer, tell Tony that what the $11 and change is for. Otherwise, he's going to assume it's going to be a tip of just being cute and lovable. So just, yeah. So register and come on in and bring your spouse. And I almost forgot the weekly cheer yoga with Jacqueline. So you can do this on Zoom, and it's 9:30 to 10:30, and you can just get really mellow and yellow for Sunday morning. And our last session here at Phoenix for the year will be the week of December 11th to the 14th. From the 18th, we do not have any sessions, and we resume again in January 8th. So that's just a heads up on that spot. So I've shared the stats. I've winked a couple of times, blinked a couple more times, and now we're swinging over to, hey, what's been happening in your week? And we'll start off with Carl.
Hey, thanks, Bernie. Thank you, Carolee, for getting up the crack of ridiculous to come and share with us. And happy birthday. We've certainly learned a lot about the network, and I've heard many things about it over the last, 18 months from Bernie. So thank you so much for being here. Had a great session with Tony on Friday. Tony, always a pleasure to get that reset, recharge on Friday afternoon. And Bernie, I think we connected at some point during the week as well for one reason or another. So again, thanks everyone, and have a great week.
Carl, thank you so much. And then it's going to be Mike, then Shane, then Josh. Shane just disappeared, so it's going to be Mike, then Josh. And over to you, Mike.
Hey, thank you, Carolee. Again, like everybody said, happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great day today out west.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had a great week this week. Alex, I'm going to send you an email right after the meeting. My new property manager, I'm going to introduce you to him, and he wants to get some pricing from dedicated lines from the hydrometers to an individual's parking spot in the underground parking at the condos, and then so that we have a proper process and pricing that we can get back to these individuals with, and hopefully that'll turn out to be some nice pieces of work for you. Besides that, still listening to Carl's podcasts and Bernie's podcasts on business and marketing, social media. There's so much great information in there. Again, if you feel a little stuck in business, I implore you to take a look at these, listen to these podcasts over, because they're just full of great information and very, very inspiring. That's my week.
Mike, thank you so much. And Josh, if you're available.
Hey, folks. Thanks for all the information about the referral network. And we've had a busy week, and we put together the laptop that's going to be going out for the prize for the Phoenix Group Christmas event. And that's been finalized, and picking that up today and getting it ready to go. So that's going on this week, and looking forward to seeing a lot of you at the Saturday event. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And over to Alex.
Hi, good morning again, everyone. Carolee, great presentation. Really enjoyed that. Thank you. It's really beneficial, all these referral networks. I think there's a lot to be had from those. So this week for me, I placed an order with, last week placed an order with Dave for some fish for Christmas. and working on the proposal for Mike, and really just trying to get as much as we can finished before the end of the year. So that's what we're working on right now. So that's me. Thanks, guys.
Alex, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And Sam.
Thank you, Bernie. First of all, Carol Lee, thank you for your presentation and getting up early, as others have mentioned. I know you're probably a little darker in Vancouver at this time. But let's see here. First of all, I am a member of the network there, the World Referral Network, but I have to confess I haven't done much with it. So you've inspired me to check out the Mighty Networks during the holiday break and doing more than I have so far. So thank you for your presentation today. Things gone on well. Last week, finished off the new parking brake system for Tanya Hewitt's vehicle. It was a little bit of a challenge, but I got that finally finished for her. Secondly, Steve Rennickmeyer, he misplaced his lug nuts for his winter rims, so I got him a new set of lug nuts and put them on his vehicle. And for both those vehicles, I did something that I find needs to be done, especially the Japanese cars. The rear caliper pins, they need to be lubricated fairly often because they can stick and cause premature brake pad wear. So I did that for both those vehicles while they were here. Other than that, let's see, friend Alex, each of my clients get a brochure from Alex Evolta. That's it.
Sam, thank you so much. Jacqueline, over to you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Carolee, it is so good to know there's so many more networks out there. And thank you, Bernie, for inviting me to Tuesdays, and very much appreciate helping people with chair yoga because it's for everyone. And just like Alex, I'm busy wrapping up to be in place to get to the family farm. And so I intend it to be an incredibly busy kind of week. So thank you so much and talk to you soon.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Tony, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Bernie. Yeah, great presentation, Carolee. Really appreciate you waking up to tell us this. Bernie's been talking a lot about the World Referral Network, and I'm on the side of Sam that it's kind of rekindled a few things, so I will look into it more. There's just so much work to do on social media. It's just amazing. And so yeah, this is a good one that I'll put on my list to sort of keep looking at and to scope that. I'd like to come into one of the Tuesday Tuesday morning meetings and see how that works. So yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, I ordered some more product from our friend Dave for the meats. We have some smoked salmon coming for Christmas and a bunch of other stuff that he dropped off the other day. And Josh, thank you so much for the computer finding of that. It's a kick butt system, so thank you very much for that. It's got so many features to that, and looking forward. It has a case and everything, so it's he went certainly upscale on that one. Jacqueline and I had a quick chat the other day, and it was delightful. Thank you very much, Jacqueline, for all you do. And I also had a chat with Wendy, our realtor in the East, and Terry. We're doing the Christmas party at the Windsor thing, and Phoenix gave them that business there too. So yeah, all in all, it's been great, and so looking forward to anybody that'll be at the Saturday event. We're going to do the draw. We have a presentation for EORC for the official picture taking for a lot of the charity work that we did for them this year, and looking forward to it. So I think just wanted to make it official. Mike has asked it to be the charity of choice for 2024 at the golf season, and after deliberation with our people, we've agreed. So you're going to be that official. So that means that no dues for you for 2024, my friend. Okay, that's just the way that it's working for charity for the chosen for 2024. So hope that will help you with the bottom line and be able to get more funds for the kids, and it's for Make-A-Wish, I guess. But throughout the year, your Play It Forward for Wishes. It's always a great cause, and I know it's for a lot of the local kids too. And so, love everything you do, Mike. So
Great. Well, thank you. Thank you for that, Tony. That's great. And wow, free dues for 2024. I just want to let everybody know here, I'm not the charity case. It's just
okay, a hand basket. Don't worry.
Yeah, as many know, I've been volunteering and started the Playing It Forward for Wishes, which we teach kids the art of paying it forward in their lives by playing it forward. And we've raised over $500,000 since 2014, all volunteers. Very proud of that. Bulk of our money goes to Make-A-Wish, children that have life-threatening illnesses, looking for their wish before it's too late in some cases. So yeah, we'll our team will work hard with Phoenix to make this the best charitable year ever. Thank you.
Okay. Good.
Lee, what did you think of the meeting? It's dwindling fast because 9 o'clock just kind of rolled around the corner, but
everybody, it's lovely. Thank you so much, Bernie, and I appreciate being able to talk about what I do as well. And one thing I didn't mention, as soon as you're on a subscription, you get your own lead form, and that means any of our members anywhere can send you a lead directly. So it's great.
That and Kara Lee also used to be, or are you still a physiotherapist?
I don't have my business license anymore. It's been 20 years since I actually practiced. So.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still a physiotherapist. You can't take my degree away, but.
Awesome. Yeah. So I had a BAM last week with Jacqueline and with Tony. And with that, I'm going to wrap us up because we're over on time. And the quote for the day is, the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member